You've been sitting on your butt, feeling like a weenie, but now it's 5:30. It's time for a martini. Welcome to our show. Welcome to our Kiki, the 5:30 Quarantini. Hello! We did it!
We did do it.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. The week is flying by.
It sure is. Welcome to the 5:30 Quarantini. I'm Michael Hull.
And I'm Dylan Bustamante.
And we're about to have a good time. I am so excited. I'm so excited about today's episode.
So excited.
We have been nailing the twofer episodes here on the Quarantini.
We really have. We really, really have.
I mean, you know I love it. And today is going to be an exceptional one. Dylan, it's been a whole 24 hours since I've seen you. How you been?
It's true. I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, you know.
Do anything fun today?
Did I do anything fun today? This is going to sound so nerdy, but
okay.
I'm using a new microphone stand today, and I went all the way to the audio store to pick up this microphone stand.
Ooh,
How about
so
that?
fun. So
Yeah.
fun.
How about
and did you do any I did nothing today. I watched a lot of Real Housewives of New York because they are back tonight and
Excellent.
all is right in the world. So I was catching up on my girls, my New York girls.
I watched my first. Listen, Dylan.
I know this is a big thing for both of us.
I watched my first episode of The Real Housewives last night.
Of Beverly Hills, yes.
Of Beverly Hills. I have to tell you, it was interesting. I'm not obsessed, but I've decided I really like Lisa Rinna.
Of course. Oh, who doesn't like Lisa Rinna?
I mean, I don't know, but I'm all about it now.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. It's about time. It only took 98 days of this broadcast, or I guess 97 days of this broadcast for you to listen to me and say, watch The Housewives.
Yeah. I see people starting to arrive. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are here, drop a comment so that we know you're here. If you don't comment, we can't tell who's in the audience, but we definitely want to show you some love. So
absolutely,
drop a comment for us. I just want to make sure all of our comments are working because I know yesterday we had a
did.
hard time. They're working. Great.
Perfect.
Laura Haywood, hello, hello. The Broadway Girl NYC is here.
Cutie
welcome to the show. Dylan.
Yes.
I am thirsty.
I am thirsty
today.
and I am very excited.
So what do you say we get going?
Let's get going.
All right.
Your little introduction.
Somebody get Rudy because they're here. I've been waiting to say that all day. Did you get it? It's funny.
I
it's
did.
hysterical. That was a great. I worked on that this morning.
Oh, good. How many times? I'm picturing you in the shower just being like,
yeah,
somebody. No, that's not going to work.
It's like, sir, Rudy, sir. There's a lot of sirs and Rudys. It doesn't matter. Okay, moving on.
We'll make him do it in a second.
You know, we love a twofer day on the Quarantini, and today is an epic one. Our special guest bartenders today have been seen on Broadway, television, and on stages all across the country. Jason Gotay starred in the Broadway productions of Spider-Man: Turn Off the Dark. And also Bring It On. Most recently, he was seen as Che in that City Center Encore's Evita that everyone was losing their minds over.
And that we lost our minds over when we saw it.
Which Dylan and I attended together. Jason is also set to appear in the HBO Max's reboot of Gossip Girl.
The HBO Max reboot.
Yeah, alongside my future best friend, Kristen Bell. Michael Hartung appeared in MCC Theater's Alice by Heart and was also seen on Broadway, sharing a stage with Bette Midler, Bernadette Peters, and Donna Murphy, and other people were there as well, but those are the four that I cared the most about in the Broadway revival of Hello, Dolly. They're two of the nicest kids in town. Let's take a look at today's guests, Jason Gotay and Michael Hartung.
I don't know
Oh.
Oh my God, you two are so cute. It's gross. And look at you in your matching headbands.
Matching
Hi, boys.
headbands.
Hey.
Hello.
How are you guys?
So good.
So happy to be here, you guys.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you for having us on your awesome show.
Oh my God, it's our pleasure. We're so excited you're here. Where are you guys? Where are you guys coming to us from today?
We're in Manhattan at our apartment, Northern Manhattan.
Northern Manhattan.
Northern Manhattan.
Kidding.
And we're not going anywhere.
Have
Right.
you guys, have you
I
guys
get that. I get that.
been here the whole time?
The whole time.
Yeah, sticking
The
it
whole
out.
time?
The whole time?
The whole time.
I am so excited to see the both of you. We have a lot to catch up on, but before we get to that, I am thirsty and ready
Hey.
for a drink. So what are we drinking today, boys?
Well, we've gone back and forth on the name of this cocktail a couple times. Michael, why don't you tell them what you call it?
We have called it the Pandemic Paloma. But
Word.
Jason
Okay.
likes
I
call
want to
it-
call it the grape toot. Not to be confused with grapefruit. It's
Uh-huh.
a little crass, I know, but
The grape toot. I like both of them.
I mean, yesterday we played a game called What's Inside Your What Hole, so I don't know that crass is something...
See, I figured that you guys would appreciate the grape toot, which is
Yes.
why I went in that direction.
You went
But,
for it.
you know, Michael is the actual bartender up in this joint, so we trust him.
Great. And
Perfect.
just to make sure that Dylan and I are set for you boys, just will you run down what we need so that Dylan and I can make sure that we've got everything on hand?
Yeah, give them the ingredients.
Okay, this is something I can do, because after this, I just wait, and I just Vanna White the shit out of this. Okay, so you need tequila, any kind will do. We have ours in a fancy decanter.
The
so-
only bottle of tequila I have in my house is literally the largest bottle of tequila I've
Honestly,
ever
oh my
purchased.
God. Michael Hull, that's larger than your face.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
We
So-
only buy handles these
It's going to be a good night.
I know it's gonna be a good night. Okay, so tequila, and then we need some grapefruit seltzer or sparkling water, depending on how bougie you want to get. And around
Great.
here, it gets pretty bougie.
Now,
You also may or may not choose to supplement with additional grapefruit juice drink.
mm-hmm.
Ocean Spray is the brand we're using today.
Come on, Ocean
We
Spray,
have two
paid partnership.
grapefruits because we want, that solid mix of real grapefruit juice and like that artificial grapefruit juice that tastes so much better. Agave syrup, very important.
Love.
Lime juice, if that is available to you.
Got it.
A juicer, if
They
you
got fresh limes.
have y'all got fresh limes. Go off.
This is my
Alright.
juicer right here. It's going to be great.
Yes, okay. There are a couple different ways to juice. We will demonstrate. We'll all do this at the same time for you.
Okay.
If that makes you feel weird, same. Okay.
Welcome to the show.
Ooh, juice is
that
going
it?
everywhere.
And then we also have a plate with some salt on it. That was a Michael edition.
We got
Yum.
salt for the rims, obviously.
Salt for the lips.
Oh, salt for the rims. You know what? I'm gonna go get our DQ chili lime.
Oh, yes, work.
Make it a little spicy moment.
See
Yeah,
how I
yeah.
just clutched my pearls when you said that?
I
It's
know.
like,
Fancy.
Yeah, we
Sure,
had
why not?
Danny Quadrino came on and made a
Spicy margarita.
a spicy marg with us and blew our mind with the Trader Joe's chili lime salt.
Here, I'll influencer it.
There you
we go.
yeah.
Wait, we have something like that.
Yeah. We have
Our tagine. We're obsessed with
Oh.
How do you guys do
Oh.
tagine?
Of course.
Oh, yeah,
of course.
totally.
Yeah,
Nail.
similar. I'll put a little of that in there.
Yeah. Tagine my name.
Yeah.
Great. All
All
about it.
right.
Oh, and a cutting board and a knife, obviously. For the grapefruit.
Wow, we need
Ready.
all of the things for this. All right, let's get drinking or making.
Okay.
Now we have to go. Wow, I think I've always dreamed of having a cooking show, but here we go. Okay, so we're gonna start with the grapefruits.
Okay.
Just cut it nice in half. So you
Okay.
can juice it either with your hands or a fancy high-tech juicer.
Wait,
Can
this
you
is
guys,
a this
see
is a
what's happening? Should
this
I,
is a
tilt
stupid.
the camera so you can see the art of the juicing.
Oh, this is very legit. I have a stupid question because I don't think I've ever, don't judge me, cut a grapefruit before. Do you cut it from like pole to pole or do you cut it across the center?
We cut it across the center. That doesn't
Okay.
mean that's correct.
Yeah.
That is correct. That is correct.
We wing it, generally.
That is correct.
Great.
In
Oh,
all
it looks correct.
Oh my god, so juicy. Oh, the juice is literally flying everywhere.
Careful with that.
Yeah, please be careful. We are not responsible for any viewer who squirts themselves in the face.
I know. I'm like squirting it towards like the outside world.
Dylan, we're getting a little bit of feedback in the comments that you and I are much louder than the boys. Do you want
Ooh.
to let's turn our mics down a little bit and see if we can If you
Our
guys
mics-
watching,
We can
turn-
also project.
We will
Oh.
also speak louder for you.
there you go, professionals.
Yeah, I
Yes,
turned my
I'm
mic down a
taking
little
over now because I'm good at this.
Ah,
Sort of.
oh my god.
Okay, so that's our first step. How's it going for you guys?
It's going
Great.
well. I'm having like weird flashbacks to. Did anyone watch Dexter? That like
Yes.
opens with that weird. Oh my god, it's such a good show. But it opens with like a weird montage of things that look like flesh but are not. Anyway, this is a
Right.
bad
Yes.
story.
No, it's
What
not
shows are you guys currently watching? Okay, so we know Real Housewives. You're like very much on that train.
I'm not sold, but yes, we're watching. Dylan's watching Real Housewives religiously. We
As
finished,
I have for the past 12 years.
Christopher and I finished We're Here, the HBO Shangela Bob Eureka, which was
Yes.
unbelievable.
We only saw the first episode, but we are gonna watch more. We're here with Shangela and Eureka.
Oh yeah.
It's
we're gonna
so
get it.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
we love
good.
The episode we saw.
What else? You guys, Michael and Chris have been watching Scandal for the first time.
No, I've always watched Scandal. Christopher's catching it. I'm watching
They're
it.
rewatching
rewatching.
Scandal,
Yeah.
which is
That
always
would be
I
a
haven't
good
seen
one.
it.
That would be a good one to start in quarantine, I feel.
Yeah, because there's
There's
just so
lots
much
of
of it.
There's so many seasons.
Yeah.
Is this not?
I can't get over how
I
much.
think one's enough.
I'm
Especially
much-
for one drink, and we're making for two, so this is
Right.
good.
I'm shocked. I only used half of the grapefruit, and I still have so much juice left, and I have so much grapefruit in here.
That's
Like,
how we like
you
it.
can
Well,
see
there'll
me.
be more grape toots in your future then. won't there?
I mean, normally Michael and I, we drink these drinks for the rest of the night, so we get enough.
So you're setting it now.
Just saying.
Hello to everybody in the comments. I see people popping in and getting involved. If you're here, make sure you drop a comment so we can show you some love. And welcome to the Quarantini. We're here with Jason and Michael, and we're making a grape toot, which is a tequila grapefruit delight. So welcome aboard. All right, boys. I've got my grapefruit juice in my glass. Where are we
Okay.
going next?
Okay, so I'm gonna salt the rims next because we're just
Word.
gonna make the cocktails in the glass.
Okay.
We're gonna skip the
shaker.
shaker step.
We're just
Love
gonna
it.
go all.
Just do a nice little stir at the end.
So how are you putting the salt on?
So I'm grapefruiting up the rims.
Jason, that was so organic.
Right? Just nothing.
We can have a cooking
This
show.
is nothing scripted. Okay, this is all in the moment.
Yeah. And then we have a plate of salt that we added our tagine to, which thank you guys for the inspiration.
Thank you to
Just
Danny
a little-
And then we
Quadrino.
just do it around.
A
I have
little
to be
spice.
really honest, we never do a plate of salt when we're making drinks at home, but
That's true, but
just for you guys.
we're getting fancy.
This
Oh,
is-
Laura likes the grapefruit toot.
Yeah.
I like that. I can get on board with that. Thank
What
you,
have we been
Laura.
calling it?
The pandemic Paloma.
Pandemic.
Pandemic Paloma. You guys, Jason didn't get the Rudy joke that you did at the beginning.
I'm
Jason.
He goes,
that-
who's Rudy?
Jason, if okay, first of all, if anybody saw Hello Dolly, which I saw I think 5 times, that Michael's big moment was at the top of the grand staircase. You know what? It's okay. You get a pass because when I saw you at Hello Dolly, you had a stupid grin and a huge thing of flowers with you. So
Oh.
you get a good boyfriend pass. However,
That's
I can't
sweet.
believe you don't remember his big signature
Of course
moment.
I remember, girl. Who are you telling? How many times do you think I saw Hello Dolly?
How many times
Are
did
you
you
drunk?
see it?
I think I saw it 9 times.
Oh my
5
God.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you beat Michael and I.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I think I saw every Dolly. I definitely saw it.
Yeah, you
I definitely saw every Dolly as well. There's no way I was missing any of those ladies.
Not to take away from anyone, but did you have a favorite?
Well,
You don't have to
that's
answer.
right. I have to go with Bet. Okay, because I saw Bet do the invited dress opening night.
Uh-huh.
Bet's first final performance. Then I saw her second final performance. And then I saw
Really saw
Donna,
that.
and then I saw Bernadette a couple times. But Bet's last show was like one of the best performances I've ever seen in my
Really?
life.
That's
Unbelievable.
amazing.
There's
I mean,
footage of that somewhere. That's the one we filmed.
she's incredible. I
Oh.
loved Bet, but there's such a place in my heart for Bernadette forever and ever. Amen.
I know.
That I just like watching. There's nothing quite for me like watching Bernadette Peters on stage.
Seriously.
I love her.
I totally
Drew
agree.
Watkey, chill it. Just calm down, Jason.
Okay, Drew,
The usual.
for someone who I haven't spoken to in a minute,
In
you
like a
better have something
quarantine
nicer
minute.
To say then
Drew-
calm down.
Drew
Okay?
is eat, pray, loving through quarantine on the road.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Wait, Like traveling, like road tripping?
He, as soon as quarantine happened, he rented a car, he self-isolated, and he just has been like living his quarantined mountain man life. And playing and occasionally making appearances, shout out to Drew Key, making appearances playing piano bar on the internet. So if you're here and you don't know Drew Key, he's in the comments. Go find him, give him a follow, and enjoy his piano playing.
We love him.
We do. All right, speaking of things we love, is it tequila time yet?
We got a drink. Okay, so we're gonna start with tequila. I was just like, we have this jigger, but I was just thinking, how much tequila do I want to drink?
Like
and
a bunch.
usually it's about 2 of the big one.
Great.
So we're gonna do that much in each drink.
Look at this pouring technique.
This
It's unparalleled.
These are gonna be tall drinks.
Yeah, well, that's intense.
Love it.
I love the taste of tequila.
Alrighty.
Oh my god,
Okay,
it's
so then we have our grapefruit juice that we squeeze. We have a little strainer,
great.
which Jason's mom gave us. I was like, I don't have a strainer for my cocktails, and she had an extra one.
Thanks,
Aw.
Jason.
Marla comes through, guys.
Thank you, Marla.
Marla comes through.
Okay. To be honest, I just eyeball everything. So
Great.
like
We love
a
that.
splashy splash of grapefruit juice. That looks good.
Love
Great.
it, babe. Great work.
That looks good too. Alright. Okay. Then we're gonna do lime juice.
Love.
And this is like, well, if you have real limes, probably like a good squeezy real lime. If you have fake lime juice like we do, it's not fake. They're from
They're
real
made
limes,
from real
but
limes.
a nice squeeze of that too.
I do not have lime juice, but we do have a saying here on the pandemic, which is that we have a saying here on the Quarantini, which is it's a pandemic, work with what you got. And I do have this lime truly.
Oh.
So I think I'm
Toss
just
it in
going to
then.
add a little lime truly to the drink and see what happens.
We just tried
Improvisation.
Truly's for the first time 4th of July weekend.
For the
They're
first time? Where have you been
I
for the
know.
past year?
Honestly, I
The
couldn't
judgment.
couldn't tell you where I've been. What have I been doing?
Yeah, I have no idea. Have you not had Trulies, or you not had like White Claws or Spiked Seltzers, any of them?
We had done White Claws.
Oh, okay.
Very
Then you're
often.
fine.
We're not spiked seltzer people normally, but on a 4th of July barbecue, there is nothing better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's true.
The other thing that we came across was this new brand of canned cocktails called Two Chicks, and they
Two
have
Chicks.
like Two Chicks. Google it.
Great.
There's a website. There's like a whiskey, ginger, orange
So good.
situation all in a can. Super dangerous. Highly recommend. Apparently, I'm a brand
Huh.
ambassador for Two
All
Chicks
right.
now.
I'm gonna have to
Could be,
look.
actually. You
I'm
should
gonna
be.
have to
Yeah,
look
I should
into
reach out.
those.
I should reach out.
We're gonna tweak them later.
Get some free cocktails. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Okay, now we're gonna do a little splash of agave. And I just found this the other day, you guys. The Goya organic agave is so much cheaper than any other organic agave.
Really?
And so I'm gonna be a brand ambassador for Goya.
Great.
Just a little splash of that in there.
Just like a little boop,
Yeah, a little bloop.
yeah, little boo boo.
a little boop, 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 boop,
okay.
boop.
You really don't have to do this, but we have it, so we might as well. I'm gonna spill this everywhere I do, so I'm gonna do this here.
Please.
Like a little splash of the juice. Because it's nice and pink, so it gives it a nice pink color, like the Paloma should be.
Oh my gosh, Michael's like hosting skills right now. Your little cooking show personality,
I love it.
Barefoot Contessa. Okay, and then just stir it up.
You just learned it all from the Barefoot Contessa.
Let me show them a little close up of the stir.
Oh,
Stir,
work.
stir,
That looks
stir.
gorgeous.
Oh my god, and I love those glasses too.
Right. So make sure they're prominently featured. Oh, and then we have to top them off.
Right. And then to top.
Uh-oh. We may have just
Wait,
lost
you just
audio.
lost all of your audio.
Hold on. Let's see.
There she is. She's back.
Are we back?
Yes.
You're back.
We got you.
Oh,
We
A
got
splash of
oh
seltzer.
Lord.
Love it.
just a little seltzer on top.
Oh my God.
Sparkly.
Delish. I think I may have overdone the tequila because mine looks very clear. But we
Nothing
love
wrong
a
with that.
a grapefruit
it's
too.
A faded like a pale pink moment.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, boys.
All right,
cheers.
cheers.
Welcome.
Yay! Cheers, you guys.
Mm.
To the Quarantini.
Oh, that's delish. I don't know
Wow.
about that.
That's perfect.
Yum.
Good job.
We did good.
So refreshing.
You did very good. I'm impressed. This might be one of the upper tier
You say
drinks
that
that
to
we've done.
everyone, Ted.
I
No,
don't.
all
I
it
don't.
was.
I don't. I really don't.
Okay, is it better than Jay Johnson's Paloma?
Oh,
Listen, I won't answer
shots
that.
fired.
I don't play favorites.
What I would like to say is I've never realized how refreshing grapefruit was until we started doing this quarantini.
Cheers,
It's
Karen.
very
Oh, hi, Mom.
Oh,
Hi,
Karen,
Mom.
Bustamante. Hi, Karen.
She waits for us to drink too, or she waits for
Oh.
us to start drinking.
Yeah,
her
so that we can
to
all
start.
start at 5:30, 6
And
o'clock.
then
It's
once
great.
you start, you don't.
The fun never
you don't
stops.
Really stop.
The fun never stops.
Yes. Boys, I'm just so happy to see both of your faces. So you've been here in New York this whole time. How has it been? How has quarantine, pandemic, double pandemic life? How you doing?
How are we?
I know it's a loaded
Fine.
question.
I mean, it is a crazy time and thing that we're all living through.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely been a roller coaster, a lot of up and down. But in general, we're trying to find the silver lining in all of it, and we've spent a lot of time together, which is so nice.
So much quality time. Yeah,
Well,
I mean, out of all the couples that we know and are friends with, we haven't really taken any breaks. Like, we've really been, I mean, we live together, so, like, how would that even be possible? But, like, I don't know, it's been an amazing time for us to spend this amount of quality time that you never really get. And
Yeah.
I don't know, just enjoying this pause, or trying to, like, enjoying the pause that, we're being forced to take right now.
Yeah.
Because normally, and it's the same with you boys. You're running from, like, a photo shoot to, like, a 54 gig
Totally.
to, like,
Yeah.
rehearsal. Like, it's nutty. So this has been kind of nice, but also, like, weird and painful, and all of this social unrest has been really hard to grapple with, and we're trying to be as active and educated as we can be when it comes to that stuff, but it never feels like enough.
Yeah.
So it's a weird time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Super, super weird. Although, yeah, especially for boys like you who are just gigging nonstop, it must be a strange new phenomenon to be like, here we are, just the two of us.
Yeah, and I got the Gossip Girl news right before this, and then we all shut down. And Michael was all set to do Thoroughly Modern Millie at Encores.
Oh my
Right.
gosh, yes.
Is hopefully happening at some
Right.
point.
Yeah, we can put some positive energy into that.
Yeah,
Yes,
we sure will.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Had you
so-
guys started filming Gossip Girl yet, or no?
No, our initial shoot dates were first week of April, and then those obviously got postponed. So I think this is not official, but maybe they're aiming for end of September, October. But that's probably best case scenario.
Right.
Yeah.
Not going
So
on.
we'll see, but we know it's happening. They have been in touch. So that's been really helpful to know that, that job, is around the corner.
Right. That there'll
Maybe not
be
right
something
around
on the
the
other
corner. Maybe
side.
like around the corner, like a few blocks down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see it in the distance.
But I can kind of
It's
make
there.
out. I can kind of make it out in the distance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
So
we're all
wild.
looking forward to that. It was the best news to see your name on that press release. So
Yeah.
Guys.
Let's see. Are you allowed?
Oh.
We have some hard-hitting questions in the comments. Are you
We
allowed to
do.
tell us anything about the rewrites to Millie? I was so excited to see how it was thoroughly modernized. Is this a talking point we can talk about, or is this under wraps? It's okay if
It's
it's
so
under wraps.
crazy because everything was not happening when everything got shut down. So I don't even know what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not allowed to say. I don't even know if we're allowed to say that I was supposed to do things. So
Well, in that case, let's just stick to the tequila, and we'll just talk about that
Yeah.
for now.
all I will say is it's exciting. I think they've done some really incredible work that will be interesting to see how it holds up, and I think it'll be spectacular.
And this is Encore. This is Encore's at City Center.
Yeah.
We know it well.
Mhm.
From the
Yes, we do.
from
All
the
too well.
all too well from the best of Evita I've ever seen. The pared down, what was it, 90, 100 minutes, something like that. I loved new Evita, starring Jason
Yeah.
Gotay in all black.
I mean, in all black. Hi, Ashley Joy. Yeah, Evita was the best. I'm sad that it came and went so quickly.
Mhm.
As all of our favorite projects come and go so fast. But that was a really, really, really special one.
Yeah.
Soleil Pfeiffer, like, what the hell even is that talent.
Seriously. And I keep finding videos of her singing on YouTube during this quarantine, and I'm always just like, there's another one.
Same. And I'm like, okay, bring it up. I want more. I want more.
Seriously.
YouTube is the gift that keeps on giving. I had a great time stalking the both of you all day today while I was figuring out what your intro was going to be. YouTube.
I FaceTimed Michael and I was like, have you heard about this video? It is called Love in the Underground.
Oh,
I was like, you need to watch it right now. It was so adorable. I remember when it came out, that video in like what, May or April?
Yeah, something like that.
And I was like,
Yeah.
and it was the first moment of me watching people on the subway and being like, oh, remember that? Like, I was just like, oh, we all have these moments where we see somebody on the subway and we're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys were,
That's exactly it. And
you
yeah,
guys were
two of
so
the
cute.
writers, or two of the band members, that's how they met and fell in love. So the guy and the blonde girl are dating, and that's how they met. It's their story of how she saw him busking on the subway, or he saw her, or
She saw him.
yeah, I think she saw him busking, and that's how they got together. And if you don't know Bandits on the Run, they're our favorite band on the planet.
They're incredible.
They're incredible. They're incredible people. They're incredible artists. They are.
This was my first introduction to them today, going to watch the video you guys are in, and I'm obsessed, full tilt obsessed.
Yeah,
how did this video come about for the two of you?
That's a great question, actually. So 2020 actually started off on a great foot.
Yeah, truly.
We
And then it all went.
yeah. We were at a New Year's party at one of our best friends, and they had arranged they're good friends with the Bandits on the Run. We call them the Bandits. They're good friends with them as well, and they'd arranged for them to play a New Year's concert in their living room.
Like an apartment concert,
Yeah.
which was amazing.
So that was so cool, and we had a wonderful night with them, and then we did brunch the next day. And Adrian, the guy, he approached us and said he was looking for a couple to be in their music video for their new song, and right away we said yes. It was really funny though, because he was like, we're looking for 2 dancers to do this music video, and I was like, that's so cool. I think you have to check with Jason and see if he's cool.
This Shady Boots was like, dancers, you say? I don't know if Jason's your guy.
if there's something we've all learned about Jason Gotay is that like you do everything and you can do everything very well. And that music video was an attest to your dancing.
I know, he was so good at it.
Dylan, that's very, very sweet. I definitely struggle. Sometimes it is a ride on the struggle bus, but we get there. We get to the finish line. You know, Peter Pan Live, it was a struggle bus until, the night of the thing. And I did the thing.
Yeah.
And yeah. And I got to work with him, and my best friend choreographed it, and our other friend directed it. And so it was a very family affair, and it was so fun.
It was a project that you dream of doing with your friends, creating something interesting and meaningful. It was a dream.
Yeah, and it's also just gorgeous, by the way. The video is stunning.
They put together an incredible team of people.
Let me actually make a quick banner for this. Dylan asked, when was it filmed?
When?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we filmed the second part first at the beginning of February, and then we did the first part at the end of February.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is, just make sure that this is spelled right, because I'm not a great speller. Although now the thing is not working. Never mind. Oh, here it comes. Bandits on the Run, Love in the Underground. Is that all correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
so this
Love
is
it.
Bandits on the Run is the band, Love in the Underground is the song, and also the name of the video. If you've not seen it, super recommended. And it stars Jason and Michael dancing on a subway and off a subway and on a subway and up some stairs and down some stairs.
Woo, just all over Brooklyn.
It's all over the place.
All over Brooklyn, yeah.
But you two did not meet on the subway. That's not where you two met. Did you two meet on Peter Pan, which you just mentioned? Aha!
The elevator.
First day of rehearsal, baby. First day of rehearsal.
What a story. And also, what a segue. I think that means it's time for today's game. All right, today's game. Did I scare Michael? Did he run away? Today's
Yeah, he's gone.
He's gone.
Out.
Today's game of the day that we have made just for you boys is inspired or based on the list, the current catalog of shows that have been done live on the television.
Oh, Gorge, we're gonna nail this.
And it's a mashup game. So for anyone watching who doesn't know, both Jason and Michael appeared as Lost Boys in Peter Pan Live on NBC.
What were your names? What were your Lost Boy names?
Toodles and
Mine was made up because we had extra Lost Boys, and my Lost Boy's name was Sniffler.
Sniffler.
allergy attack. Just
Constant. I was picking my nose the whole time.
I remember.
Well, clearly
strong choices. Strong
worked.
choices, darling.
Listen, you fell for it, Jason.
I sure did. That was the cutest nose picking I ever did see.
Hello to Robbie Roselle. Thanks for joining us. I see you in the comments. Anyway, these are going to be my signature. If you're here and you've watched the show before, this is my favorite game to make. It is involves mashing up of words. So the answer to every question is going to be the name of a live broadcast mashed up with a celebrity who was not on that broadcast. Any celebrity.
Okay.
And because I only have 5 of these for you, I'll give you an example from a round we played in another episode, which was I said something like, this pop star, this current day pop star, famous for her high ponytail and her lack of consonants, is in a James Cameron film about blue people colonizing somewhere. And the answer was Avatar and Ariana Grande. So it was Avatariana Grande. You can do this. You can do this. I'm so excited.
You know, I could have come up with Ariana Grande and Avatar.
Right.
Yeah.
Then you just have to figure out how to word smoosh them together.
Then
but
you just
don't
have to
worry,
put them
Jason,
together.
because Michael made this game. I am on your team.
Yeah,
So
Dylan
it's the
has
three
not
of us
seen.
and
George.
everyone in the audience against Michael.
It's not against me. We're all a family
against
here, like a
Michael.
giant tree. Avatariana Grande, I see in the comments already. People are nailing. Okay, here we go. I only have 5 because there's not a ton of live musicals and they're really hard to mash up. But I'm excited. Here we go.
Okay.
I have such faith in you. In this, here comes question number 1. And if you get it right, you'll hear Alex Newell riffing. And if you get it wrong, you will hear something else. Okay. Question number 1. In this live musical, Link's crazy ex-girlfriend wakes up today feeling the way she always does.
Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. So okay, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Who's in that? It's
Rachel Bloom.
It's Rachel Bloom.
Right.
Rachel Bloom.
Rachel Bloom.
Hairspray.
Nailed it! Rachel
What?
Bloom.
That was the answer?
Rachel Bloom. Rachel Bloom. Michael
All right.
got it.
You're joking.
Yes.
Michael fully got it, as did I see some people. Laura got it. Joy.
Rachel Bloom. Okay, I get it.
Hairspray. Rachel Bloom.
I think I had to see it.
Rachel Bloom.
I think I had to see it to get it.
Listen, Michael got it,
I get
so
this game.
the
Yes.
rest of you need to catch up. Here we go.
Great.
That's you are
We're doing it.
1
Jason
for
and I are
1.
just going to keep drinking over here.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna take another sip.
No, I will let you know you're going to need Dylan on this next one, I think. But Dylan should come in clutch here. Okay.
Okay.
This former assistant district attorney from Brooklyn, who is probably more famous for being an OG host on The View, goes to supper with 12 of her friends in an Andrew Lloyd Webber live rock opera.
Is it? Wait, original host of The View. It's not Meghan McCain.
No,
Brooklyn?
she's
She's
current.
current. Wait,
But
original?
you would say the assistant what?
This former
Attorney
assistant,
General.
district attorney, yeah. This was a
District
fun
attorney.
fact I learned today that this original host of The View, in a former life, was also an assistant district attorney in Brooklyn. So what I'm looking for is a former host of The View, and the musical where she goes to supper with 12 of her friends in an Andrew Lloyd Webber rock opera.
Okay,
So,
I think I
Jesus
have
Christ
it.
Superstar.
Something superstar.
So I think it's Jesus Christ Superstar Jones.
Yes!
Was she an original View member? View
Yeah,
cast
she's
member?
she's an
Sure.
OG. Yeah,
She's an OG
that's what it said on my when I googled it extensively
With
for at
Barbara
least
Walters.
for at least a minute.
Good.
Jesus Christ, Stuber.
I do
Star
love
Jones.
The View. I do love The View.
I honestly die for The View, and I love seeing all of the women just gang up on Meghan McCain just constantly.
This is why,
so good.
Jason, this is why you would love The Real Housewives. It's the
Yeah,
same
maybe you're right.
thing.
Yeah,
Some
maybe
people
you're right.
don't know this about Dylan, but he wakes up every morning and watches like morning television
I do.
every day.
I love it.
He's a housewife.
I
That's
kind of
lovely.
die for it. Like when I was a kid and we had the day off from school, like we would watch the Maury show, like we'd watch Jerry Springer, like we did that. That's
Yeah.
my generation.
I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
I will never forget, first of all, Christopher Metzger-Timpson is here appreciating our sound cues. Thank you. I'll never forget the day that I faked sick so I could stay home and watch a concert on VH1 called Diva because Celine Dion was in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
Yeah.
and it was the day that I was like, are they always showing great things on television while I'm at school? I was like, should I
Of
fake
course
sick
they are.
more
Daytime
often?
TV is.
Well, they were. I mean, back in our day, we had the Rosie Show,
Ah,
Oh,
which was like always chock full at Broadway.
I
Wow.
just made the same judgment.
I know we both like. Oh, Rosie. I miss the Rosie show.
hello, Jason. Thanks for popping in. If you're just joining,
Oh, hi, Jason Wise.
and Megan Kane is here. You guys, stars, they are among
Morning
us.
TV. It's
If you're
everything.
just tuning in, Jason and Michael are playing today's game of the day. It's a word smoosh, and it involves live musicals that have been aired on television. And here
I think
comes
they're called before and afters.
before and after. Sure, I call them
Yes,
word smooshes.
Wheel of Fortune, come through.
It's all good. Here comes your next one. It involves an accent.
Oh no, you're not good at those.
Get ready. I'm very bad at them. Here it goes. Boo! This queen may have underperformed in the company of Jada Essence Hall and Jackie Cox, but she's making a comeback in this live musical based off of a 1989 Disney film. Let
Wait,
it sink
what?
in for a second. Dylan, if you don't assist here it comes again. I'm gonna read
Gigi
it one more
Good.
time.
Mm-mm.
Hold on. Let me give
Crystal Method.
let me give my performance one more time. Boo! This queen may have underperformed in the
Heidi?
company of Jada, Jackie, et al. But she's making a comeback in this live musical based on a 1989 Disney film.
Was Peter Pan? No, Peter Pan was way before 1989. So that was not that.
1989.
It's not The Wiz. It's not Sound of Music. It's not Peter Pan. It's not The Wiz. It's not Hairspray.
Do you know,
Is it
Dylan, do you know
Grease?
who the queen is?
No. Yes, I know who the queen is.
Wait, who's the queen, Dylan?
Aiden Zane. Boo.
Oh,
Boo!
shit,
Boo!
That's
What
become
is
like
the
my
other-
summer tagline.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, everyone's
Before
saying
Aiden
Little
Zane,
Mermaid.
That Snatch game was trash.
Everyone is saying Little Mermaid. Laura Haywood says Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid Insane!
That would be the Little Mermaid Insane.
Look,
That was
Jason.
good.
Boys. Nailed it. You're 3 for 3. Yep, Laura Haywood. Thank you for typing these all out. Our
The Little
stenographer Laura Haywood is on
Mermaid.
hand.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Okay, here we go. You are 3 for 3. There's only 2 left. So technically, if we're playing best of, you've already won.
Great.
But if we're playing all or nothing, here it comes.
All right, we're doing it.
This actress sang live in Les Mis and earned herself an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. Now, she's flying high in this musical about a boy or a man or a woman in green tights.
Peter Pan Hathaway!
Yes! Ah! Wow, I thought that was going to take another minute, but Peter Pan
Peter
Hathaway.
Pan Hathaway.
That is Michael Hall. I'm the impressed.
I'm
This
the
is
impressed with
so
you.
good. This is
I-
so low.
Mm-hmm.
We are
Far better
4
than I
for 4.
Four
Yep,
for four.
Peter Pan Hathaway. You guys nailed
Hathaway,
that.
baby. Love it.
All right, and here comes your last one. This one's a bit of a stretch, and I will give
Wait,
you.
wait. Can I just clarify? Anne Hathaway won the Oscar for that?
Yes.
Yeah.
For all of the snot that she accumulated during playing the role of Fantine.
Who could forget?
Her
Wow,
Wikipedia
okay,
page
cool.
literally
Just give me a
jumps. Yeah, her Wikipedia page jumps from Princess Diaries to she won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for playing a prostitute in Les Miserables. And I was like,
So
that's
no
one way to
mention
put
of
it.
Catwoman?
That's
anywhere?
one way to put it.
Oh, that's weird.
It's a long Wikipedia page. I read what I needed and I got out of there.
Done.
Here we go. This is your last one, and I will give you a hint, which is that the word smoosh will be in the other direction. So so far all game it has been show into name.
Now
It's
it is
going to be
name
the other
into
way
show.
around because I just couldn't make this one work the other way.
Name
So
into show.
Name
Okay,
into
got
show.
it.
This piano bar owner, famous for appearing on Broadway in How to Succeed in Business ... just really wants a Red Ryder carbine action 200 shot range model air rifle in this live musical.
How do you get?
Piano bar owner. Oh, Marie's Christmas Story.
Close,
No,
but
Marie's
No,
Christmas-
no, no,
Marie's-
no.
Okay. I just felt so shut down.
Wait, didn't Daniel Radcliffe play the lead in How to Succeed?
there were 3 that played it. There was Daniel Radcliffe.
Darren
there-
Criss, not Johnson.
And-
It was Darren Criss. Darren Christmas Story. A Darren Christmas Story.
Wait, can it be a Darren Christmas story?
A Darren Christmas Story, yeah. That totally works. You
Piano
guys,
bar does he own?
I told you I had to kind of muscle
He owns
that
a
one
piano
together.
bar?
He does. It's called It's called, wow, these drinks are delicious. Hold on. It's called
Woo! Yeah, come on. we're
It's
playing.
called Tramp Stamp Grannies. It's in LA, and he owns it with his fiance. Jackie Cox has performed there. Jackie Cox, friend of the show, has
Really?
performed in Darren Chris's piano bar in Los Angeles.
Well, that
All
sounds.
I want is to pay my rent bill. How I want to own a bar.
Well,
I
listen,
I want enough money to buy a new couch.
dreams.
It's on the list.
One day.
I think I can see it in your future. I can
it's
see it in
around
your
the
future.
corner, and that one's a few miles.
And just
now.
a few
Maybe
miles down the block.
That one's in LA, I think.
Let
But-
me just consult my scorecard real fast and see. That was 5 questions. We got 5.
Oh, you're so
I'm
obnoxious.
gonna say you're 5 for 5. You win today's game. Thanks for playing Word Smooshes about live musicals. Proud of you boys. You nailed.
That was really fun.
So fun, so witty.
That was the point.
I can't believe how fast you got Peter Pan Hathaway. I was like, I thought the Academy Award thing was gonna throw you.
I
guys
love
for a
that
loop.
you also said Peter Pan Hathaway, and then you were like, she won?
I know. I was like, hold on one.
Hold up,
second.
hold up,
But
hold
see,
up.
That one was like 2 musical theater references in a row. So you had the Les Mis movie and Peter Pan. See, like with the Brooklyn DA, like then you were getting
Yeah.
a little crazy.
I
That was-
just
that was
guessed
odd.
on that one. I was like, I know, like, Star Jones was. I didn't know it was in Brooklyn. I didn't know like what she like, but I don't know. I just made it up.
I had no idea Star Jones was a lawyer.
Yeah.
I have so much more respect for
Was it
Star
it?
Jones right now. That's
Where
incredible.
is Star?
Where is Star Jones at this moment?
I don't know.
Star Jones?
Dylan, let's get her on the
Star
show.
Jones?
Hey Siri, call Star
Okay.
Jones.
You boys, it is 6:15, which means
Oh,
we are in what
no.
we call overtime. Drinks are happy hours over. Drinks are full price.
Full price
Welcome
now.
to the
Well,
after
honey,
party.
I'm trying to snatch that overtime pay, so I'm happy to keep talking for as long as you
Great.
need. What other questions you got? Come on, more trivia.
Great.
Let's do it.
Well, we do have 2 questions that we ask all of our guests, and so you
Mm-hmm.
boys will be no exception. The first question is this, which is, wow, I've had a bunch of tequila. Dylan, do you remember the first question? What? We've
Yeah.
only been doing this for 98 days. Hold on.
Dylan,
Hold on. I
Dylan,
can do this. I can do this. The
I
first,
believe in you because you're much more articulate than I am after a drink,
I say it exactly the same way every
but
time.
maybe not today.
The first question is, yes, times are weird. It's a weird effing time in our world, and there's a lot going on. However, what is something that has been bringing each of you joy, or keeping you going, or keeping you excited and joyful in this time?
That's a great question.
I've been doing yoga almost every day, and at the end of yoga, I've never been a journaler or somebody who does this, but at the end of yoga every day, I do my gratitudes in a journal. 5 things that I'm grateful for in this time. And it is really grounding and helpful.
I love that.
I love that. I love that a lot.
Yeah, that's so good. That's really, really good. Yeah, yoga has been bringing me joy, but also my person has been bringing me joy.
Yeah, me too.
Highly recommend.
Yeah.
We're all gonna remember who talked about their significant other and who talked about their yoga practice later. That's right.
Both valid
No, but truly,
answers.
I mean, we are able to, like, I don't know, feel the pain of this weird time together, but then also like put on our favorite playlist and like dance around the living room together, and then like have a cocktail on the roof together. Like, it's been really amazing to have someone to kind of travel through this really strange time with. So I'm very grateful.
That's awesome. And then our second question for you is not that we want to rush kind of the healing that this world is going through, not that we want to put the cart before the horse in any way, but if and when, not if and when the world starts to return to a sense of normalcy and starts to return to its usual state, what is something that you guys are looking forward to?
Ooh. This is a weird one. Someone asked me this recently, and Dill, you kind of alluded to it earlier. This is a weird response, but like I kind of miss. I never thought I would say this. I kind of miss the subway a little bit. Like, there's something about, and granted, like, hello, we all have our
Right.
MTA.
He must be off of an express train.
Girl, it gets rough out there. But there's something so communal about that experience of like having to travel around and like being in your commute with a group of strangers, and like that buzz that you get when you're like moving from point A to point B with like every New Yorker under the sun, running into people, maybe not. There's something about that is so like quintessential New York, and I miss that a little bit. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Spoken like a true New Yorker.
Born and raised. You know it.
I can't wait to take a trip somewhere. I think it's so sad that traveling is like on the no list right now.
Yeah.
So just traveling somewhere, anywhere.
Literally anywhere that is not.
Totally. Oh my God, I can't. I'm very grateful that I've stayed in New York this whole time, but God, I can't wait to leave. Like, So we'll see.
One of
Michael,
my favorite things
where's home for you? Where-
Long Island. So not far at all. In fact, my parents have driven in a few times just to like stay in the car, leave the windows up, and like wave at me. But I don't want to see. I really haven't been seeing anybody because I'm such a nervous Nelly.
Dylan, what about you? Where's home?
Same, Long Island. We're both from Long Island.
Oh, okay, got it. So have you
Yeah.
been to family in Long Island?
Once for like a barbecue on Father's Day, because my dad has been like
Nice.
was very much like, come home for Father's Day. So like they picked me up, I stayed in the back seat, and we were socially distant, and then I went home back to Queens. What about you both? Where are you both from?
Brooklyn, New York. So my family's there. So
Okay.
we see my sweet mother like
Yeah.
twice.
Well,
a
you
week,
marched.
every
You
week.
marched with your mother, right?
I marched
Yeah,
with my
so
mom,
sweet.
which was amazing. Yeah, my
Mhm.
mom drove in. She came with Michael and I. So yeah, my family's here, and your family.
I'm from Wisconsin.
A little bit further, just a bit.
Yeah.
Just
Far away.
couple miles out.
Yeah.
It's sad. I try to go home each summer, but it's not really in the cards.
Not in the cards this year.
Yeah.
Again, this too shall pass.
Right.
Yes.
Oh well.
Totally.
Yeah. I would like to say that Nellie Beavers just called you out for calling yourself a nervous Nelly, and she says, I'm not nervous.
I did see that comment, and I was like, did I ask if she's? I was like, I'm so confused.
You're like, I'm such a nervous Nelly. And she's like, I'm not nervous.
See, the real Nelly, she's offended. She's like,
Yeah.
stop assuming. Don't make assumptions about me.
I'm so sorry, Nelly.
I'm
I would
sorry.
never try to put words in your mouth. I am just a nervous Michael. How about that? You guys, this has been so much. Time flies when you're drinking tequila and having a great time. This has been so much fun.
Oh, yes, it is.
So fun. Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Oh-
Oh my gosh. I was so happy to like hear from both of you when we were like, be on our show. And you're like, of course. Like, it's just so good to see both of you. It's been obviously at least 4 months.
Roughly
So-
100 bajillion days.
Seriously.
But yeah, you guys are the best. Thank you. I know times are super weird in the world, and so thanks for taking some time and having happy hour with us and catching up. It is so good to see both of your faces.
You too. Thank you guys so much. Stay safe. And I hope to
Yes.
see you in person soon.
Yes,
Yeah,
I can't wait.
for
We'll see you
sure.
boys soon.
For sure.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh my goodness. If you're just tuning in,
You're late.
You missed our very special guest bartenders today, Jason Gotay and Michael Hartung. We are drinking a tequila grapefruit. What are we calling this? A tequila
Well, we were drinking
toot.
it.
We were drinking it.
What was it called? A grapefruit toot. A
Grapefruit toot. Yeah.
Or
if you
a
don't,
pandemic paloma.
either of the above. If you don't follow Jason or Michael, there go their handles in the ticker at the bottom right now. Give them a follow. It's a good follow, I promise. They are just the best and so sweet and so talented. Here they come. It's ticking. It's ticking. It's ticking.
There they are.
There they are. It's just their names. How easy. So go and follow them. Dylan and I are back tomorrow, as always, with a special Friday show at 5:30. Until then, PM indeed, 5:30 p.m. Thank you, Dylan. I wouldn't want anyone showing up at 5:30 in the morning, confused about why we're not here.
It's true. It's true.
Until then, wear a mask, wash your hands,
And stay safe.
and stay safe. We love you all. We'll see you tomorrow at 5:30.
5:30.
Cheers.
Cheers.